Good morning, Raghav, and welcome to the Retail Jeweler India YouTube channel. It's a privilege to have you with us today. We are here to discuss the IIJS Virtual, which is going to happen from October 12th to 16th this month. So what's your view on this new online format of IIJS happening for the first time?
Thank you, Sameji, for inviting me. It is always a pleasure to talk to you. So this IIJS Virtual, so as we are seeing that, the virtual part of our life has increased leaps and bounds because of this COVID. If it was supposed to happen in like a specific timeline, this COVID has increased that and accelerated that timeline, and we are already where I was hoping we would be like 4 to 5 years later. And what I am excited about this is that it gives an opportunity and flexibility to us where we can do more work in shorter time and it can be more edgy. I know that because of the pandemic, it has hit everyone across all strata. कोई भी मतलब क्या वो रिटेलर हो, क्या वो मैन्युफैक्चरर हो, क्या वो होलसेलर हो, क्या वो एंड कंज्यूमर हो, हर किसी को जो है ना पैंडेमिक से काफी ज्यादा जो है ना इम्पैक्ट पड़ा हुआ। इसको फाइट करते हुए मतलब इसको टैकल करते हुए जो है जो हम लोग ने जो GJEPC ने जो है IIJS Virtual जो है ना ये चीज का शुरुआत करी है, it is something which we should really appreciate as individual and as an industry as a whole. So this has increased the capacity, or we can say the efficiency of the time, and for that I'm sure that this platform is going to be quite successful.
तो आप इस बार जब वर्चुअल में जाएंगे, जैसे आपने कहा कि अभी ना टाइम भी बहुत मिल गया है और वर्चुअल फॉर्मेट होने के लिए आपके पास बैठे बैठे आप बहुत ज्यादा लोगों को मिल सकते हैं। फिजिकल IIJS और वर्चुअल में ये एक बहुत बड़ा फर्क है। तो आप जब आज आप एंटर करेंगे इस वर्चुअल प्लेटफॉर्म पे, तो आप किस किस कैटेगरी के ज्वेलरी देखना चाहेंगे या कोई नया ट्रेंड देखना चाहेंगे जो आपके लिए एज अ रिटेलर वुड बी वेरी बेनिफिशियल इन द कमिंग ईयर्स?
समित जी, जैसे अभी इस समय डिमांड्स लो हैं, ये सबको पता है, सब लोगों के लिए डिमांड्स लो हैं, बट फ्रॉम सितंबर वी आर सीइंग दैट मार्केट्स आर पिकिंग अप ग्रेजुअली, एंड एज अ रिटेलर वी हैव टू स्टॉक अप न्यू थिंग्स टू होल्ड द कंज्यूमर्स, बिकॉज उन लोगों ने जो पिछले साल या पिछले सीजन सामान देखा हुआ है, इस सीजन अगर वो सेम चीज अगर देखते, अगर मैं भी अगर देखूंगा तो आई वुडंट बी वेरी इम्प्रेस्ड एंड परचेसिंग का जो है ना आपका मन नहीं बनता है। तो ये एक बहुत फाइन बैलेंस इस समय क्रिएट करना है कि आपको जो अपनी मर्चेंडाइजिंग इस समय करनी है वो कैसे करनी है, बिकॉज दैट विल बी द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट राइट नाउ। व्हाट वी आर सीइंग इज दैट many of our vendors which I have been in touch with, they are innovating their designs, they are making new like modern contemporary concept in extremely lightweight, which is being accepted by us and also by the consumer. So my personal expectations out of this show is that I would want to see as many as new innovations possible in lightweight gold jewelry and across all the products. It could be a necklace, it could be a pendant set, it could be chains, it could be bracelets, kangans, whatever, but everything is required right now because as the market opens, the demand for each and every product increases. So customers are also having this option of sitting at home and selecting the product. So they are at a leverage that they can look over the stock of 2-3 jewelers on their iPad within like a span of 1 hour. If they're not finding your designs very enticing, अगर बहुत नई तरीके की उनको मतलब ऐसे बिल्कुल मंत्र मुक्त करने वाली डिजाइन्स नहीं मिलेंगी, they would not want to like stay, because virtual में मेमोरी भी देखिए कम होती है because options इतने ज्यादा होते हैं, you just have to swipe on your screen. तो उस वजह से आपकी जो है ना जो मर्चेंडाइजिंग इस समय विल प्ले द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट रोल, हु इज हैविंग बेटर डिजाइन्स, एंड हॉलमार्क की वजह से जो है ना अब एक गोल्ड प्योरिटी का स्टैंडर्ड हो गया है, तो कस्टमर्स आर आल्सो एट ईज कि इफ आई एम बाइंग एट X और Y और Z, आई एम गेटिंग द सेम क्वालिटी ऑफ प्रोडक्ट, नाउ इट इज जस्ट द डिजाइन व्हिच आई हैव।
लोग बहुत काम कर रहे हैं इस बार IIJS वर्चुअल में, वो है कि सब लोगों ने काफी HD के इमेजेस शूट किए हैं या वीडियो शूट किए हैं जो मैन्युफैक्चरर्स और एक्सिबिटर्स हैं, और एक डिजिटल रेडी इन्वेंटरी तैयार की है। तो आपको लगता है इससे जो पूरा पाइपलाइन है, स्पेशली फ्रॉम द एक्सिबिटर टू द रिटेलर जैसे आप हैं, आपको इसमें बहुत फायदा होगा कि आपको वापस शूट नहीं करने का जरूरत है या आपको वीडियोस बनाने की जरूरत नहीं है। आपको जब वो स्टॉक आपके पास आएगा उसके साथ वो फाइल्स भी आ जाएंगे, तो आप इमीडिएटली उसको अपने सोशल मीडिया भी यूज कर सकते हैं या अपनी ब्रांडिंग पे यूज कर सकते हैं।
डेफिनेटली समित जी, इससे बहुत ज्यादा बेनिफिट मिलेगा, बिकॉज सी on digital में जो है ना, photography is the main bottleneck for anyone. And if you have fantastic photos and creatives ready, if I do the photo shoot myself, it will require some time on my part. It will also incur some cost if I'm already getting that from the manufacturer or wholesaler. And right now it is the race of being first on social media. Yes. If you first, because if you come out second or third, people will say that, oh, this is something which I have seen at an X brand. So for you to be first, you have to be ready. It is just like preparing for a Diwali season where we stock up. Now for Diwali, we also have to stock up images. We are also dealing with our customers on various virtual platforms. We have e-catalog. We are sending them like augmented reality. We are working up on e-commerce website.
Yes. That's very, very important realization. और ये इंडिया में भी हो रहा है. इंडिया में भी इनफैक्ट e-commerce is also picking up. काफी retailers of e-commerce भी seriously they are looking at e-commerce. And they are thinking कि अभी कस्टमर ऑनलाइन देखते देखते कहीं पसंद आ गया तो शायद ऑनलाइन खरीद भी ले. So that is how. आपको क्या लगता है यही e-commerce आगे अगले 3-4 साल में जो आपको लग रहा था कि 4.5-5 साल बाद आने वाला है, अभी और ज्यादा फास्ट आएगा, और कितना परसेंटेज होगा ये हमारे बिजनेस का से 2025 में?
ऐसे प्रिडिक्शन देना तो मुश्किल है, बट सी ई-कॉमर्स इज हियर टू स्टे. ज्वेलरी में इसका इंटीग्रेशन या जो पेनिट्रेशन है वो स्लो रहेगा एंड शॉर्ट टिकट साइज में ही रहेगा. ई-कॉमर्स फॉर मी पर्सनली, हाउ आई यूज इट इज बेसिकली माय एडवर्टाइजिंग एंड ब्रांडिंग. इट इंक्रीजेस माय ब्रांड रिकॉर्ड. E-commerce में we know that we are seeing that high ticket size products will not be sold, but it gives an opportunity. Like my existing customer might be sitting somewhere. Why? Because now the jobs are such which have made people extremely mobile. So right now, wherever the consumer is, wherever the consumer's interest is, it is imperative that we are also there. Otherwise, someone or the other will come and take over. And there are right now, e-commerce is something which is not something very exclusive. We have at least more than 100 e-commerce websites for jewelry alone, ranging from pan-India to regional to city-wise to hyper-local. And people are shifting. And this is going to be the way forward, but this is not going to be the only way.
Yeah.
I believe that touch and feel will not go out of our industry.
Yes.
And experience in itself, is the charm of buying jewelry. That will not go. And before spending, a higher amount, people would want to buy and inspect. People would want to inspect and see, and like whatever questions they have. So just to be present, so that they get an opportunity to ask questions, so that you can convert into sale. E-commerce is important.
Very nice. And finally, just to let you know that GJEPC is also working on, with the government to come up with a very robust e-commerce policy for exports. So, जैसे आपने कहा कि where the consumer is, real customer is, they should be able to sell. So there is a opportunity which is being worked upon by GJEPC to ensure that is possible. So you can sell your goods to anywhere in the world, that kind of thing. Finally, just one last question to you with this IIJS Virtual in mind is that the show is happening just about 7-8 days before Navratri, so 12 to 16. So what advice will you give to retailers as well as the manufacturers, keeping in mind what is going to happen in the next 6 months from 18th October on to say March 31st? यही अब टाइम बचा है हमारे इस फाइनेंशियल ईयर में, तो आप क्या एडवाइस देना चाहेंगे आपके रिटेलर्स को भी और मैन्युफैक्चरर्स को? हाउ टू लुक एट द स्टॉक और व्हाट काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स दे शुड लुक एट? हाउ विल द बिजनेस बी एंड हाउ विल द ईयर बी फॉर this financial year?
Samit, I'm too young to give an advice, because there are veterans in this industry, people who have taught me, so I can just share my opinion right now. So we know this prior to Navratri period is where the demand is starting to build up. It is peaking, like it is just right at the cusp, ready to break. That is what a pattern which I have seen since I have been working. If you are having if your store is having demand for let's say a particular type of necklaces or kangans or churis, so you should focus more on stocking that along with keeping new products, right? Because what is most important right now is the rotation of your inventory and the rotation of your capital. Personally, I would advise everyone, not just as a jeweler, as a businessman, that we should not focus on over trading or extending our working capital more than we can. We should save a part of our working capital to battle unforeseen conditions, because as we saw those 2 months of lockdown, like absolute lockdown, they shook everyone. So if you're seeing that, like this is the consumption which I see, you should stock a little, like 10% to 15% more than, what you have been said prior to COVID. That is what, I see like as the alternative forward.
Great, awesome. Thank you very much for your time, Raghav, and thank you for this lovely insights, and all the best to you for the main season. I hope कि अगले 6 महीने में आप कम से कम 70-80% तक तो मेकअप कर लेंगे ये पूरा जो साल है. So thank you very much.